Stare at the sky. I've been thinking about you all day. Can't help but smile when we're face to face. I'm losing focus. I think you noticed. I can hardly breathe. I just wanna be yours. Yours, 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 yours. I'm old. I can't find the ground. My heart's beating loud and I'm lost in love somewhere with you. Somewhere with you. Your candlelight. You're chasing the shadows away. Forget the time. Let's just hide away. Yeah. Nights in the city, so bright I'm dizzy. I can hardly breathe. I just wanna be yours. Yours, 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 yours. I'm old. I can't find the ground. My heart's beating loud and I'm lost in love somewhere with you. Somewhere with you. You let me be honest. It's easy to do. And every promise, I'll keep them with you. You make it alright, and I'll watch you shine the way that you do. Oh, you do. Crinkle your eyes, smiling 'cause I'm somewhere with you. I'm old. I can't find the ground. My heart's beating loud and I'm lost in love somewhere with you. Somewhere with you. Stare at the sky. I've been thinking about you all.
Totally didn't fade out the music or get rid of Branden. Bye, Branden, for a second. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome to another Producer Tech live stream. This one is a special one as we're announcing our latest member remix comp. So hello to any members already in the chat. I see a few of you in there already. Christopher, hey, that's Burla, Michael. Hey, Bevan, hey, Tone, hey, Jonathan, hey, Christopher, hey, Vito, hey, Gaitan, hey, Toki, hey, Simon. Hello, everyone, welcome. So most of you guys are members already. I know the majority of you. Welcome to any newcomers. Hey, Liam, Yeah, so for any of you who are new to the membership, we do live streams with with our members practically every week. You can see in the background here we've got our community site. So this is where, when you come in and you're a Produce Tech member, you get access to the community site, and this is where we house all of our live streams, all of our bonus content like tutorials, downloads, sample packs. You can see like some of them in the background here. Also, it's where the forum is, so where people can discuss stuff. And in here we've also got an activities section where you can see the arrangement assignment, which is one of the activities that we kicked off recently. And very soon, because I haven't put it in there yet, I do it directly after the stream, on the Remix Comps tab, we'll be able to find this latest Remix Comp. So this is for Produce Tech members only. So we've done, yeah, it's really cool being able to house these remix comps in here as well. So you get to see all of the remixes as they come in, and they get posted on the remix comp thread on the forum, and everyone gets to, you know, feedback on the tracks. There's also a chart here, which is very cool as well. So popular tracks will get higher up in the chart, which is quite a cool feature of the community site. If you're not a member, then now is a really good time to sign up. We've got Easter deals on at the minute, one of which gets you half price for your first month. So you just enter the coupon all caps Easter 50 when you're signing up to the monthly membership, and yeah, that'll get you half price off the first month. So it's $4.99 only for that first month, which means as the first 2 weeks are free, you get 6 weeks for $4.99. So basically it's a great deal, and that will cover all of the remix comp period more or less as well. So yeah, great opportunity to come in, try out the site, try out the membership, and get stuck in with the remix comp as well. Apart from obviously having access to all of the community site features and all the bonus member content, you of course get access to all Produce Tech courses when you become a member. In total, it's approaching 600 hours of tutorial content, including stuff by, you know, amazing guys like Jar Funk, Creatures, Simon Shackleton, Ellie Dixon. Yeah, tons of amazing courses on there. So I'd say that's enough about the membership and about the Remix Comp and community sites. See if anyone new's come in or has any questions. No, it all looks good. I suppose I see Glenn in the chat, so Glenn will probably be able to answer a lot of your questions. So without further ado, let's bring in the artist who, or one of the artists who's going to be providing the music for our remix comp. You've already seen his face. Let's bring him in. There he is, Branden. It's Branden from Hello 4am. How's it going? I'm not bad. Yeah, so your track, Somewhere With You, we decided to use that for this remix comp. Before we get into that though, do you want to tell us a bit about yourself as an artist, how you got into music production? Where did it all start for you? Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of my main focus, and that was kind of what was really inspiring for me.
Branden, sorry, just want to say, I think you were muted actually at the start there. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, can you just go back? So it started 10 years ago with a very different style, you were saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So about 10 years ago, I started kind of learning to produce music. And what was really inspiring for me was kind of groovy instrumental metal guitar music.
Oh, nice.
So I was kind of making that, and obviously very different to this this track that we're using for the remix competition here. But that's kind of where I kind of learned my chops as a producer, kind of using different synths, recording guitars, etc.
What software were you using at the time?
I was using Reaper as my main DAW.
Okay.
And using a lot of kind of guitar amp simulations. Guitar Rig was kind of my main amp simulation of choice.
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of like grew from there. Fast forward to 2017, I went to university in the USA, in North Carolina, and I met my good friend Jess Bachet, and kind of had a music production class with her, and we ended up doing kind of a joint project together where we'd kind of make some music kind of for our kind of final grade. And we kind of experimented with recording in the studio and kind of recording different instrumentals and things like that. And that kind of formed the first tracks that would make up our band that we've kind of been doing for a few years now, Hello 4am.
Oh, nice. So were you actually studying music or something related?
Yeah, so I was studying music production, kind of started here in the UK and then did a year abroad in the US, kind of still kind of focused on music production.
Carolina, how come you went over there?
It was kind of a completely random choice. The university looked very good. Their facilities were really good. They had some really, really nice studios. So I kind of got to work in some really nice studios and learn how a studio works. So yeah, completely random choice for North Carolina, yeah.
How did you find it apart from the university? Was it a good place to live?
Yeah, I loved it. It was kind of mostly on the campus. There wasn't too much kind of outside of the campus. But yeah, the university was great and I really enjoyed being there for a year.
Nice. Great. And so you formed this partnership with Jess. Did you have similar styles of music? Were you brought together by a love of mutual genres?
Yeah, I mean, one of the first artists that we kind of bonded over was Anna of the North, which is another kind of alternative pop duo based, I think, somewhere in Scandinavia. And they kind of make similar kind of alternative pop music, very kind of percussive, floaty, airy, ambient stuff. So that's kind of what we first kind of bonded over. Maggie Rogers as well, both kind of huge fans of Maggie Rogers. So we had that kind of common interest, and that you can kind of hear it in our music.
Nice. Why? Well, I was going to say why Hello 4am. Just you found yourselves randomly ending up at, surprise 4am encounters, or
that name kind of came out of my inability to sleep.
Right.
That's like the truth.
Oh, so it's an insomnia based rather than a kind of partying based.
Oh yeah, it's entirely like insomnia based. It's not partying based at all.
Okay.
Yeah, Hello 4am is kind of a pretty funny one. It gets memed a lot. When we kind of first formed the band, it was kind of like memed quite a lot. People would send like pictures to each other and be like, "Oh, hello 5 p.m." It was pretty funny. But yeah, that's where the name came from.
Nice. Okay, so let's talk a bit about the track, unless we've missed out anything between that initial forming of the band and the track.
I guess just to kind of mention that we released our first EP in kind of March 2018. We kind of then worked for actually over a year on our debut album.
Oh, cool.
Which is available on streaming platforms to listen to. And that was kind of our first kind of massive body of work. Took us quite a long time to get finished, and we're kind of really proud of that. And then as a follow-up to that, we released Good Things Are Coming, which is our kind of most recent EP, and the track, the EP that the track Somewhere With You is on.
Yeah, well, I love the track. I mean, if any of you were here right at the beginning of the stream, then you will have heard the track playing. Hopefully, that was on the intro there. It's a really, really cool track. Really, really great vocals. One of the things we often pick in terms of tracks for remixing is something with an awesome vocal. It just gives so much potential, and it's so pleasant to work with a great vocal. So it's a great vocal. It's a really, really nice chords hook as well, and it's the kind of song that can be pushed in a lot of different directions, I'd say.
Really, it was. I mean, just from a production standpoint, myself. It was like really lovely to be able to work with such a well-recorded vocal. Being kind of a duo that's based on opposite sides of the Atlantic. Jess recorded her vocal remotely, so she recorded that herself in her basement, I think, and then kind of sent me the stems over the internet, and that worked really, really well for us. And that's kind of how we've been working since 2018. So yeah, great to be able to work with such well-recorded vocals.
Yeah, nice. Well, maybe we should just jump over to the project. I've got a project I've dragged the stems into right now. So this is how they appeared in live in just the default project. Yeah, first thing I would do when I'm working in this way, by the way, is just select all tracks here and bring them down. Are they normalized, the stems?
The stems are not normalized. They are exactly as they came out of my mix. So they've gone through a few bits on the master bus, but they're not normalized, no.
Cool. Well, I've found turning all tracks down by about 15 dB or so will just give you a decent amount of headroom on the master. If I just play part of it here. Yours, 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 yours. I can't find the ground, and my heart's beating loud, and I'm lost. Really, really great stems. It's going to be so much fun, this one. The other thing about the track is that it's in 3/4 time, right?
It is, yeah. We really wanted to make a track in 3, and when we kind of had a little bit of time at the beginning of 2020, kind of mid 2020, we decided to finally give it a go and make a track in 3, and it was a really fun exercise.
Yeah, so that's going to add a whole other level onto things, because I wouldn't be surprised if most of the people who are going to be taking part in the remix comp have never produced in 3/4. I've never produced in 3/4. So, I mean, just as a kind of heads up to work with the stems, one of the things you're going to want to do here is go up to the time signature here and change it to 3/4. Certainly initially, I'd say, when you're getting your head around things. And I'll put the information on the stems, but it seems to be at 135 BPM, right?
I believe so. I can check that for you now in the original project.
Well, I did a bit of a tap tempo check earlier, and it seems to be, in fact, if we play it, you can see, right, everything's lining up here on bar 33, which makes it, it's certainly an initial indication. A little riser coming up here with the FX, so I'd say that's correct. And then if we just play it from there with the metronome on now, you'll hear that it's actually 3/4 time. I can't find the ground, and my heart's beating loud, and I'm lost. So there you go, like 3/4 times. Going to be very, very interesting for people. Also, it appears to be in. Is it in A or F? First chord's F, isn't it? But then it's do you have the key there? Or...
Let's have a look.
I'll show people while you're looking. I can show people just quickly how you work out chords. In live, for example, if I was to crop this glassy chords section, this really, really lush synth. What is this synth? The glassy chords?
The synth, I believe, is DX7. Let's have a look.
So you still work with a lot of hardware then, or?
Sorry, Arturia's DX7.
Oh, the emulation. Yeah, cool.
The emulation. So really enjoyed using that for this track. I think I used it in quite a few of the tracks on the EP, and it just sounds great.
Awesome.
I think that's like the default preset that it loads up when you first open it, and I was like, yeah, this is great. Nice.
Yeah, Arturia stuff is great, isn't it? They actually supported the remix comp before last, I think it was. Yeah, that was a really great comp.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a few ways of going about it in live here. If you just right click, you can choose convert harmony to new MIDI track, and that will just analyze it. When you're doing this, no matter what software or algorithms you're using to figure this out, it's advisable to do it with the cleanest sounds you can. You know, and this sound is really quite clean. You can see Live's probably done a good job here. Missing a few notes. That sounds good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, most of them have gone in there. So it's F. By the looks. Let's just check out another part as well. There's another soft part here, the pad. Really lush as well. So let's just chop out 4 bars of that as well. Right click, convert harmony. So is it in A or F? Do you know?
It's in F.
It is an F, yeah. So this first chord is definitely an F major. Let's just double click there. Yeah, once you've got your little analysis here, you can just replace the instrument with something better in Live, like E piano old school is quite nice. Very nice. Yeah, and once you've got these parts, you can just fold it as well, and then it gives you a clearer view here. You can see the notes nicely in the chord. So it's F major 7, E G B, E minor, A minor 7, I guess, if this G's carrying on through, and then C E G. We got a C major. And that'd be the B flat, the flattened 7 there. So is that right? Is that right for the chords?
Sounds about right, yeah. Really like the chord progression that we use on this one.
Yeah, it's really good. There's some like suspended notes going on in different inversions in some of the different parts, so you can play around with those. There's also an interesting like slight dissonant bit you've got going on in this part, I noticed, with the you like kept a sort of suspension going over one of the other parts, so it goes quite interesting over that section, I noticed. I don't know if you could hear. You can't hear that, can you? So you don't know what I'm referring to.
Yeah, I could only hear your voice, but
yeah,
yeah, it's some cool stuff with the synths and the keys.
Yeah. So what else then? Really, I realised I didn't mention the prizes at the start. Just check if there's any questions in the chat so far. Did I miss? Oh, I see we've got Jess in the chat as well. Love me some 3-4. Hi, Jess. I'm hoping, if possible, we can get both of you on the stream, maybe for the results potentially. Would you both be up for that?
I think so. We're both pretty keen to get on the stream and kind of announce the winner. So
sweet, yeah. Well, the way we do it is we have we'll do another public stream right at the end. So what's going to happen in between right now and the results will go, sort of everything will go into the community site after this, and I'll be doing some live streams over the next few weeks on making a remix, some of the difficulties people might have or not, and just talking about the warping, talking about converting this from 3/4 to 4/4. We'll go through that. I'll probably make a remix in a particular style, so all that will be within our community site for our members. Yeah, a lot of it over the next month. We'll also have some guest artists in, and I'll try and get them to talk about remixing as well. It's cool to do during this period, just to give people more inspiration. And then right at the end, if we could have you and Jess on the stream, we'll have a short list of tracks, and we'll play the winning tracks. Normally it's 10 tracks in the final shortlist, and then we'll give a bit of feedback and choose the 3 winners.
Lovely. Yeah, we're really excited to hear some kind of great remixes of our track, and actually really interested to see what people do with the 3/4, whether people decide to kind of convert that over to 4/4 and do some interesting rhythms. So yeah, we're excited.
Nice. And yeah, once we pick those winners, there are in terms of prizes. Firstly, the top prize, in case you didn't notice on our image right at the start there, Ableton Push. So fantastic hardware prize. which is really awesome for the winner. The winner also gets Devious Machines Everything Devious bundle, which, if you don't know Devious Machines, they are completely awesome. I show their plugs on many streams, and I'll show them over the next few weeks as well, a little bit more, so people can get familiarized with them. But they have tons of plugs that I use as standard now with Duck, an awesome plugin for creating various sort of side chaining. It also includes multi-band side chaining for quickly, ducking the bass and top end separately. And then Pitch Monster I use as standard on a lot of stuff as well. That or Little Alter Boy. There's my two favorite kind of repitching plugs. Totally awesome. Infiltrator, multi effects, totally amazing. Texture, really, really good as well for creating additional layers on top of sounds or replacing them completely. Fantastic plugs. So I'll go through them more on our streams over the next few weeks as well. Devious Everything plugin bundle, 1,000 Loopcloud points, a year of Producer Tech subscription, and also hopefully a release on your remix EP or single, whatever we're calling it, 2-track remix release.
So for the winner, we'd love to put the winning track out on a 2-track with the original track and the remix.
Awesome.
Some kind of dedicated release.
Amazing. More incentive for everyone. Jess is throwing some curveballs in there. Pretty sure it's C major.
C major. It may be. We'll have to check.
Okay. Well, hey, I'll confirm this for sure when I put the key on the stems after this stream. Yeah. Just again, everyone, provided you're a member, of course, come into the community site and click on activities. I'll just show you all again, just in case you're late to the stream. Once you sign up to the membership, click on activities or click on the forum. It'll be a forum post very shortly as well. So click on the forum and find it in there, in announcements, or go to activities, and then on the remix comps tab you'll find this video along with a bit of info about where to find the stems. And there's also a blog actually on the Produce Tech homepage, which will have all the details as well if you need more info there. I think that's everything. How long do we have, says Tone? 6 weeks. So we're kicking off today, and so if you want a precise date on that, we'll run it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I make that June the 9th, June the 10th. We normally run it to the end of the week, so I imagine it'll be June the 12th. And then we'll pick winners in one of the last 2 weeks, probably the last week of June, very last week of June. We'll go on for a stream. So plenty of time, but there's only a few more days to get in and take advantage of the Easter offers. If you are new to the membership and you haven't signed up yet, then click on Become a Member, producetech.com, and then when you sign up to the monthly membership, add Easter 50. It's all caps Easter 50 in the coupon code box, and that'll get you half price on your first month. So it's 6 weeks for only $4.99. It's a really good deal for anyone coming in. But make sure you sign up before the end of the weekend. I think that's it then for us. Is there any other questions? Do you have anything else you wanted to say? Any shout outs? I've lost my chat. Oh, there's the chat now. So I don't see any more questions now. Nice one, everyone. Nice one, Bionic Limbs, Grizzle, Bev and Tone, Simon. Thanks for joining us, Jess. Very cool. Jess is also very excited to hear what everyone comes up with. Yeah, me too. And maybe, Jess, we can also get you into the community site forum so you can monitor things as we go as well. Branden, you're already in our community, so you'll be able to check things out on the forum as we go. Yeah. Cool. All right. Simon, any hints on what kind of style genre would be preferred? No, not at all. It's completely up to you. we're not gonna favor, we're not gonna be biased towards one particular genre.
Something weird, something unique.
Always
incredible.
Well, I've talked about this on previous remix comps. Actually, it is quite a cool and interesting topic, but it's talking about the balance between meeting expectations and surprising people, and it's the two things. As you know, well, certainly when people are starting out with production, I tend to sort of push them more towards meeting expectations than surprising people as you're developing your skills. And then once you get up to a certain point, then you can kind of branch out a little bit more and start chucking some surprises and some, wow, unique factors in there. Not that I want to discourage people's creativity, but do you know what I mean? It's quite an interesting talking point. But yeah, no, we're not going to be biased towards genres, apart from the fact that we do like certain genres more than others. but no, we will try to obviously put that to one side and see everything with open ears, open mind, open heart. Rob likes drum and bass tones, just but I do like drum and bass. I like filthy bass and breaks and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, the original track is so clean and so kind of pristine. I'd love to hear, not to kind of give any hints or anything, but I'd love to hear something that is a departure from that.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. As always, we mark on production quality, musicality, arranging, and originality. I'll put the details whether sometimes we have a fifth one, which is faithfulness to the original.
Mm.
And that's where it gets a bit tricky. It's like remaining faithful to the original, but being original. So those two categories sometimes can be a little bit conflicting potentially. But all right, guys. Well, I think that's it. Yes, Grizzle Easter 50 is for the discount on the membership. For new members, people who want to sign up. Easter, all caps though. I don't know if it makes a difference. Actually, it probably does. So I would do it like that. All right, guys. Yeah. So thanks everyone for joining us. Thank you so much, Branden, and I really look forward to having you. Checking out the remixes as they come in, so we can all provide feedback as we go, and really looking forward to a stream with you and hopefully Jess as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we can pick the winners in June.
Sounds good. Excited to hear them.
Nice one, man. Well, thanks again. Thanks everyone for watching, and hit us up on the community site in the forum if you have any questions about anything, or send an email to support or rob@producertech.com, and we'll see you on the other side. Good luck, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.